Hello and welcome to TroubledTeensGuide.com. Today I have a list of things your teenager does not want to hear. You guys will probably look to this list fairly often after you've said something to them and can't understand why they got so mad and stormed up to their room. Your kids, number one, do not want to hear your lectures or your cliches. Yes, you do have to tell your children certain things as in right and wrong, but you do not need to tell them things like, well, if so-and-so jumped off the bridge, does that mean you are going to follow them? They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear you droning on and on and on when you're telling them just one simple thing that you could just have gotten right out there in the first place. They don't want you to put a label on them. They don't want to hear you call them goth or punk or anything, any names. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear you speak of their future, your future, any future negatively. It just puts them down. When they tell you their problems, they don't want to have your immediate answer to it. They don't want to know that you think you have all the answers to all their problems. They don't want to be put in the spotlight about any of their problems, any of their restlessness. They don't want to be interrogated about those things. Teens certainly do not want to hear about how you're not accepting of the way that they look or the way that their personality is. Not that they're being mean or snobby or any of those. They don't want to hear you judge them or tell them negative things about their displays of individuality. Again, that does not include anything negative. It includes things like hair dye and makeup, silly things like that. And the number one thing they do not want to hear you do is focus on the negatives. For more information, visit TroubledTeensGuide.com.